Space is full of beauty, mystery, and wonder, but some places are so extreme, so hostile, and so unbelievably dangerous that they make even science fiction look tame. Today on Cosmic Frontier, we travel across the galaxy to explore the scariest planets ever discovered. Let's begin with a world where it quite literally rains glass, sideways. Our first terrifying planet is HD 189733b. At first glance, it looks peaceful, a beautiful deep blue world. But that colour isn't oceans or calm skies. It's a toxic atmosphere filled with molten silicate particles. This planet is a raging hellscape with winds blowing at over 5,000 miles per hour. And when those winds pick up the razor-sharp glass particles floating in its atmosphere, they turn into a deadly storm. The glass falls sideways at hypersonic speeds, blasting anything in its path. And if you ever set foot here, you wouldn't survive a single second. But this is only the beginning. Our next stop is K2141b, one of the most violent environments ever found. This planet is so close to its star that an entire half of it is permanently melted. Not warm. Melted. Oceans of lava stretch across the surface. Winds scream at more than 6,000 miles per hour, blasting molten rock into the air. And when that rock cools, it rains back down as fiery debris. The entire planet is locked in a never-ending cycle of rock evaporating, condensing, and falling as lava rain. Imagine standing on a world where the weather forecast is volcanic storms. Every single day. Now let's visit a planet that should not exist. A world made almost entirely of diamond. This is 55 Cancri A. Twice the size of Earth, orbiting its star so closely that a year lasts just 18 hours. Temperatures on the surface reach nearly 3,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal. But beneath the molten crust lies something extraordinary. Scientists believe that massive amounts of carbon, compressed under enormous pressure, have turned the planet's interior into solid diamond. A world of fire on the outside, and a gemstone core on the inside. But don't be fooled, nothing survives here. The air is toxic, the heat is unbearable, and the ground itself shifts and cracks like a living furnace. Now we travel to a truly haunting world, Kepler 70b, a planet that should have been destroyed long ago. This planet orbits a star that has already become a red giant. In fact, the star expanded so much that it should have swallowed the planet whole. But somehow, Kepler 70b survived. What remains is a scorched, burnt-out world with temperatures reaching over 7,000 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than the surface of our sun. This planet has already been through the end of the world and is still orbiting, a survivor of cosmic destruction, a real-life ghost planet. Next, we head to a world where darkness itself seems alive. This is TRES-2b, the darkest planet ever discovered. It reflects less than 1% of the light that hits it, darker than coal, darker than fresh asphalt, almost as dark as a black hole's shadow. Scientists have no idea why it absorbs so much light. Its atmosphere might be filled with vaporized metals or unknown chemical compounds. When it passes in front of its star, telescopes barely detect it. Imagine a planet so black that even with the glare of a nearby sun, you still almost can't see it. A world swallowed by shadow. Finally, let's visit a world with a chilling secret. A planet that could, one day, happen to us. This is PSR J 1719-1438b, a super-dense planet orbiting a dead star called a pulsar. Pulsars emit beams of deadly radiation, spinning hundreds of times per second like a cosmic lighthouse from hell. any planet nearby would be blasted with constant radiation storms. But here's the terrifying part. Scientists believe this planet used to be a star. Over billions of years, the pulsar stripped away its outer layers until only a tiny, ultra-dense core remained. A planet that was once a sun, reduced to a smouldering ember orbiting its killer. The universe is not just beautiful, it's brutal. Out there are worlds filled with diamond, lava, glass storms, eternal darkness, and remnants of dead stars, places where no life could ever survive. Yet each one teaches us more about the extreme possibilities of our cosmos. If you enjoyed this journey through the galaxy's most terrifying planets, make sure to subscribe to Cosmic Frontier. There are countless worlds still waiting to be explored, and some are even scarier than these.